All right, so as of now, we are 39 members and now 40. So it is good enough time for us to start. Very good evening to all of you. My name is Mukta. I'm the trainer and the resource person tonight to conduct this webinar on Microsoft Certified Educator Program. I welcome each one of you to this webinar on Microsoft Certified Educator Program brought to you by UP Educators. And before we go ahead, I would like to share a few essential agreements that we should be following for this session. That keep your microphone on mute at all times. If you have any questions, I would be more than happy to read it out from the chat. So you can put it in the chat and we'll be more than happy to answer. Just give me a thumbs up, a digital thumbs up on your screens to confirm you can see my camera, you can hear me well. Miss Sweta is mentioning she can't hear. Please exit and join again. Thank you very much. Also, now I'm going to share the screen of my presentation to take you through the journey of UP Educators Microsoft Certified Educator Program. Okay, in this entire webinar, I'll be taking you through that what all is going to be covered. Who is facing the audio issue? Anybody facing audio issue? Somebody saying no audio, please rectify. Check your speaker settings, please. Rest of the members have been able to hear me out very well. It's loud and clear. Thank you, Ms. Sujata. All right, so let's move further. A bit brief about me. My name is Mukta Sareen. I'm an ICT educator. ICT means Information Communication Technology Educator, which means Computer Science Educator. I have also been an IBPYP educator into the education industry for the past 12 years, training and teaching students as well as teachers and mentors across different technical tools. I have also been Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert for the past 4 years, which guides an educator and suggests ways to improvise onto your Microsoft tools. I have also been a Microsoft Certified Educator, and at UP Educators, I have been a trainer specialized for Microsoft Certified Educator Program, for which you are here with me right away. A very warm welcome to each one of you, and I will ensure that this 1 hour is full of insight and information about this program. So welcome on board. Sit back, and a humble request once again to keep your microphone muted so that there is no disconnect in between and there are no background noises in between. Thank you very much. Just give me another thumbs up to confirm that you all can see my presentation, which is there on your screen. You can give a digital thumbs up on your Zoom window. I will get to know. Thank you, Miss Anita. Miss Priya Praveen, your hand is up. You just have to give thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Rukia Ali. All right. So let's get started. Now, this is a beautiful webinar going to be on Microsoft Certified Educator Program by UP Educators. Before we begin, I would like to take you towards our ethos, our aim and mission that we have been following at UP Educators. So with this drum roll, it is quite clear that we at UP Educators aim to uplift, empower, educate, update the educators. And we have been associated with several international partners. We are associated with Google for Education, which is partner for us. We are also associated with UK-based endorsed program ETHI. We have been certified exam partner with Certiport, Microsoft. And lately, we have association with Hour of Code, which is our recent international partnership. So this is to name a few. Going further, a brief about UP Educators. We are India's leading institute that offers instructor-led training courses to the educators. What I mean by instructor-led training means You are going to be with a real-time educator, trainer to guide you, to suggest you the ways to solve the problems. Unlike others, like there are pre-recorded sessions, no. So these are live instructor-led training sessions. As I'm taking your inputs right away, some of you are saying there is audio problem, some of you are saying that it is visible. So it is live training, that is what it means. We help educators to become proficient and confident in using different technological tools in the classroom. We've trained more than 10,000 plus educators. Uh, let's meet our founder, Mr. Ankush Bhandari, who has been into the media with the week where it is mentioned, and yes, we vouch for the statement that UP Educators empowers over 10,000 educators, revolutionizing teacher upskilling in India. So yes, we have been training teachers across the country, across the schools and colleges, and not just the country. We have even trained teachers from around 25 countries as well. All right. 1,000 plus educators have become Google certified educators and Microsoft certified educators together. Not to miss out, some of our students have been even national teaching awardees who have been awarded by the President of India. So these are our students. Going further, telling you more about our social media presence. This is the largest teacher community on social media with above 2.5 lakh followers in India. So yes, it is a matter of pride for us. Okay, I also want to tell you that stay tuned till the end of this webinar, because at the end of the webinar, I'll be sharing a link. Filling your details into that link will give you the certificate of participation of this webinar, which is conducted on Microsoft Certified Educators Certification, which is conducted by UP Educators. So stay tuned till the end of this webinar. It is timed from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. A humble request, in case it gets stretched by another 5-10 minutes, please bear with me. So there comes a question that why teachers need to become digitally smart. This is our question. This is our scenario at present. So even I want to ask you, you can put your thoughts into the chat box. I'll be more than happy to read them out to get the understanding that why do you people think that teachers need to become digitally smart? What is the reason behind it? What do you think is the purpose behind it? You can type it out in the chat box. Sure, Ms. Sujata says need for work, correct? It is needed for our work profile. Age of technology, certainly age of technology, and we are progressing way faster. Need of new generation, absolutely. Your 21st century learners are way more advanced. Some more, Ms. Vijay Lakshmi says, to attract student concentration, certainly teacher needs to be digitally empowered, and a lot of thoughts and inputs have been coming into the chat box to upskill ourselves according to the present scenario, to be updated as today's generation needs it. AI generation, yes, you got it right. Yes, need. Advancement in the field of education to bring in innovation and make learning experience better. Visually, students understand easily, correct. Miss Nikita, if you're not able to hear me, just exit once and log in again. Rest of the members have mentioned that they all are able to clearly hear me out. So those of you who have tuned in just now, we have given a bit brief about our organization, UP Educators. And here I'm beginning the webinar on Microsoft Certified Educator Program, where I'm asking the questions from all of you who are our esteemed members on this webinar, that why teachers need to become digitally smart. And you people are putting your comments down, and each and every comment that you have put down is absolutely true for this question. Absolutely true for this question. Why teachers need to become digitally smart to simplify our work, to enhance the productivity, to save time, to be in alliance with the learners who are already technically pro. Certainly. So now, if I take you here little bit in the past, so why did teachers need to become digitally smart? It all began with COVID-19 when their classrooms were taken back to the homes. And then the learners also learned from home and teachers also taught from home. That's when a lot of edtechs came up with a lot of support for learners as well as the teachers. And that's how the journey began, though it was available way before also, but that's how it got highlighted and available to everyone. So certainly this was the kickstart for the change in the digital education. So use of technology, you are mentioning it absolutely correctly. It is immensely closely working with the learner and with the educator. Just to give you a highlight that now we are going to enter into the world of virtual reality, and 5G will fuel the future of growth of educational technology in the classrooms. I'll be showing you a small video. And the day won't be very far from us where we will be teaching in such kind of classrooms. All right. I request some of you to please check out your microphone because a few are yet not muted. So thank you in advance. All right. Let me just go a little bit, right? I was here. So we are sitting at the edge of virtual reality, 5G, and AI has already been part of our lives. So let's have a look over here and understand it.
So we're gonna have an astrophysicist.
Just give me a confirmation. Can you all hear the audio? 1 or 2 thumbs ups, digital thumbs ups would be good enough for me to know.
So we're gonna have an astrophysicist in the family.
Actually, I have to write this paper. Will you help me?
Let's take a closer look. What part of the solar system are we talking about?
Saturn.
If you were taking astrophysics, you could study in the metaverse.
Did you know the rings are made up of billions of icy particles?
Really?
Look at this.
You ready to do that paper now, right?
Yeah.
In the metaverse, you'll be able to teleport not just to any place, but any time as well. Ancient Rome. Imagine standing on the streets, hearing the sounds, visiting the markets, to get a sense of the rhythm of life over 2,000 years ago. Imagine learning how the Forum was built by actually seeing the Forum get built right in front of you.
So, with this kind of information, I would like to say that the future is not too far. I hope all of you would agree with it. You can give your thumbs up or acknowledge yes or no. The future is not too far. And one more statement I would like to add here. The thoughts precede actions. So if it is already existing into the thoughts, actions are not too far. So what we need to do, we all need to be geared up with the technical era, which is going to come up ahead. And we here will unfold different layers of Microsoft Certified Educator program for you to know more what all is there that can enhance your digital learning process. So moving further, traditionally we were learning through textbooks, workbooks, worksheets, and different kind of print media. And now there has been exponential rise of free and interactive digital content to teach your students. What digital content is available? There is 3D content available. You just now saw how the planet was brought closer. So this is how you'll find in the coming years being taught. Websites, digital ebook, augmented reality, simulations, online assessments, videos. There are huge resources that are available. The edtechs are offering plethora of digital resources to the educators. It's up to us as an educator how to use it. So let's embark on this journey of Microsoft Certified Educator Program to know more and to bridge the digital divide. You and I, we are here to bridge this digital divide. What is this digital gap? According to a survey, grade 3 students are more tech savvy than 90% of the teachers. So let's all reduce this digital gap between the students and educators. Moving on, here do you see it is easy to engage students with digital learning resources. I'm sure some of you who are pre-primary educators or special education needs educators would find it a valid statement that it is easy to engage students with digital learning resources. They take more interest and they expand their attention time because the animation and graphics are way too exciting for them. Now, what else is different in the digital learning? What else is so special? What else is so exciting? Personalization. The digital learning offers personalization. There are personalized report cards, there are personalized messages, there are personalized email IDs, accounts in which we can cater to the needs of the learners specifically based on their interests and abilities. So it is difficult to offer personalized solution using traditional approaches because that is one size fit for all. However, it doesn't work like that in the present scenario anymore. Do you all agree with me? You can mention, yes, we do agree that traditional approach of personalization is not possible. So in the present, yes, with the digital support, digital devices, we can bridge this gap and personalize the education. Now I would like to tell you, did I miss something? No, here. Now I would like to tell you that blended learning. Please write down this term somewhere, keep it in your mind. You must have heard it as a buzzword in year 2022-23, blended learning. Let's know what is blended learning. It is a blend of classroom learning as well as online learning. Classroom learning could be from your workbooks, textbooks, your notebooks, your paper material, or chalk and talk method. Now, what is online learning? When you strengthen the classroom learning through any digital resource, link, quiz, assessment, any medium. When both are put together, that becomes the blended learning. And the new national education policy is also encouraging adoption of blended learning to make the learners digitally pro. And there are some other facts on blended learning. According to an EdTech review, 73% of teachers say that blended learning increases engagement. And certainly it does increase the student engagement level. Okay, so I hope this concept or the term of blended learning is clear to you. Now, the digital devices or the digital support or the digital journey or the digital enhancement also improves the productivity. So 84% of UK teachers say that the technology saves educators time. You don't have to fill the data or the assessment records manually. It can be done digitally. So there are different tools that support these features. Of late, you must have explored and felt that there has been steep rise in online tutoring jobs. Anybody agrees to that? You can mention, yes, you've observed, you've seen. So yes, there has been rise in tutoring jobs of lately. Students are also keen to learn digitally and teachers are also comfortable to teach digitally online. Thank you very much, each one of you, for your acknowledgement. It really makes a difference to realize that, yes, the knowledge which has been imparted to you is making sense. Yes, so you have felt that there has been rise in online tutoring jobs. And why? How is it possible? because of the digital enhancement. There has been 360-degree paradigm shift in the entire teaching learning journey. This is how we also need to empower ourselves. We don't need to stay behind in this world. So now I'm going to unfold the outlines or the overview of the Microsoft tools that are going to be there in the Microsoft Certified Educator program. These are the different tools that are going to be covered from time to time in this Microsoft Certified Educator program. You'll be learning to create an ebook, mobile apps, different online storages, gamifying quizzes, digital classrooms, Q&A form, using AR and VR in the lesson plans, interactive quizzes, Bing AI. I'll come to this in a while. Gradebook, managing your scores and marks, productivity apps, video library and channel. Now, Bing AI, Microsoft Certified Educator program does not require any flavor of AI. However, we at Top Educators will be guiding you about AI tools from time to time to enhance the productivity and enhancement of your lessons. All right. So that is going to be there. That is using Bing AI. Now, second overview of this Microsoft Certified Educator program, second outline is that you will be learning about 21st century learning design. This is one of my dearest topic in the MCE program. It talks about 6 skills, okay? There are 6 skills in the 21st century learning design, or we can call it 21st CLD. What are those skills? Collaboration, skilled communication, knowledge construction, self-regulation, real-world problems, use of ICT for learning. So in this program, you'll be deep diving into each skill, what it means, what are the case scenarios, what are the case studies. You'll be taking up different quizzes based on different case scenarios and levels. And then you will yourself feel like enhancing your lessons as per each skill. You would want it in your way for sure. Okay. So these are the 6 skills that 21 CLD program talks about under MCE program. What is MCE program? Microsoft Certified Educator program. Now, going beyond these skills, you'll also learn that why to become Microsoft Certified Educator. You'll learn about the certifications, what to do with the certification, why to become a certified educator, why do we need to be digitally smart teachers. You will also learn about the exam process and other details. Okay. Now I'll take you one by one. First of all, we talked about the tools. Here are the tools for you. Now, this is just a picture of it, a collage, and I'm going to give you highlights of the tools, and parallelly, I'll be showing you these tools also. So some of you who've tuned in just now, giving you a glimpse of the different tools that will be covered in the Microsoft Certified Educator program. All right. So the tools are going to be, I'm going to show it in the parallel window as well. First, I'll show you through the presentation and then through the window for you to know how it looks, what all is there. Okay. So one-stop solution for many challenges of educators is Teams. If somebody asks me which platform would you like to use for different tasks, I would say only Teams. I don't need LMS. I don't need email system. I don't need WhatsApp. I don't need files and folders. If somebody tells me which platform, I would certainly go for Teams because it is one app that houses so many different features in it. What all features are there? Let's see what you can do with Microsoft Teams. You can create an ebook, that is digital textbook. You can share learning resources using mobile app. You can distribute assignments and give feedback. You can conduct quizzes and automate evaluations. You can integrate with other educational tools easily. You can consolidate a gradebook and you can share the class announcement. As I mentioned, I'm going to share it on the screen for you that what all will be learned by you in this complete program. Now, here I will give you a glimpse of the teams. So these are the digital classrooms that are created for different topics, different subjects, different educators, different sections. And I'm going to take you in one digital classroom where we can, more than dealing with the class details, you'll be learning what other things can you do. So you can have certain activities into it, which means what are the messages being posted. You can have a private chat or a group chat. You can give assignments to the students. Assignments, super interesting and super easy task for the teacher to simplify the teacher's role and to get the assessments from the students without the hassle of checking the notebooks or carrying the notebooks or dragging them from one place to another. It simplifies your work. Trust me, I'd been using it way before pandemic. It was launched and it was showcased and I was trained on it in year 2019. Super effective tool. So you can get the assignments for students. It can be posted to them. Students will take it up. Somebody has viewed it. You can give the feedback. You can give the grading points to the students. Things become that easy. So this is the assignment part. You'll also be learning how to book a session on the calendar. So this is how the sessions are being booked. This will be taught to you. How to connect a call, which is super easy. Now, taking you inside a team. It doesn't get over. Now, look here. What you see over here, these are the chapters of a science book of grade 7. So this is that personalized that the team can also be created. And in this, the chapters are created. In this, the chapters are created. Here, you see the chapter numbers. So these are channels for us. In each chapter, there's enormous information being given that what all is happening. What is the purpose? What is the worksheet? What is the whiteboard being shared? So in a lot of information is shared over here. Not only this, when we go further, I can craft a home page as an educator also, a personalized home page. All right. There is an ebook that can be integrated into this. I'll be showing you the integrated ebook also. That can also be integrated over here, which is called as class notebook. Can I give the classwork? Certainly. The parents always have a point of distress that we don't get to know what students are learning in the class, in the school. I can mention from here very easily that on this date, in this subject, in this chapter, they learned. I can be specific over here. Do you see how specific it is? I can make it that specific. And this can be posted. So this is how you get to see the classwork. You can post the assignments here. You can get to see the grades and quite a lot of things. So this is about teams. 1-point solution for all the things. I wouldn't go deep dive into it because it takes almost a session for this complete program to understand, complete tool to understand. All right. Now taking you to the next tool. Teams is used for making digital classroom, best practices of how Teams can be used in physical classroom, online and offline. And this is to integrate different digital tools in Teams. It can be used to create a team and channels within a team, including private channels. So I showed you the chapters as the channels. This is the team being created. Those of you who had worked on it during the pandemic and at present not been working, just to inform you, there have been a lot of updates that have been brought each quarter. Every 3 months, there has been an update that comes. Use Teams meeting to conduct productive online meetings and you can use Teams to communicate one-on-one with the student. So it is a super effective communication tool. Taking you ahead, OneNote ebook. It is a digital tool from Microsoft with which you can create an ebook. Now, what is an ebook? In math, you must have seen a book which has got certain chapters, which has got certain exercises, which has got certain tasks. Now, I will show you an overview of OneNote on my screen. Okay, one moment. Because this is what you are going to learn in the Microsoft Certified Educator program. It is further going to be, under the wrap, it will be opened up. Now, see. So this is an ebook created for grade 5, which is for math subject, created by this person on this date. It can be that specific. Now, do you see different color codes beautifully given? So what are these? These are different sections. And in these sections, the chapter names have been given. So that's how the chapters are. So no matter if you are English educator, math, science, EVS, physics, chemistry, economics, whichever subject you take, you all are aware of your chapters, terms. So now in the chapter, you further need to divide the concepts. So here, see, simple chapter of multiplication for a grade 5, the teacher is doing a planning here. She's creating a digital ebook. So in this chapter, certain pages are added. You know, if had it been way back, or sometimes, in the school scenario, what we do, we are told to make a worksheet separately, and we make the notes in another Word file, and we make parent info, that why multiplication is necessary, what all practice can you give, or support links for the parent to view. So for that, we make another worksheet. So I'm sure you're making 10 to 20 files for different things across different chapters. And one not found, one not available, one got deleted, one is not correct. That is what you keep going through. Is that correct? If you can mention. Because as a teacher, it had happened with me several times, making several files and not being able to track. Does it happen? You can mention in the chat. We get overwhelmed with our resources, and then we are struggling to find out. And then we need to share it with another friend or colleague, and then there is a struggle which document to share with that colleague. This is one point solution, which is called OneNote here, or the class notebook. And what happens here? Let's see. Now here I have made, let's go by one chapter, multiplication. In this, notes are there. Notes means certain notes are given that what is the meaning of multiplication. Fine. Then there is a parent info page that I've created, and I can give it to you that this could be the reference link, that why they need to learn these tables, what is the reference link. So it comes this beautifully. I have copied the same long link over here. So it is a wider tool which takes good 1.5 hours to learn and understand. Now there could be a practice sheet on multiplication. So this was an example that I had given. Then this was an example. So it could be that clear that what you do chalk and talk style of teaching, it can be done using this tool in the classroom also. What is this worksheet? So worksheet, oh yes, I crafted a worksheet and I have kept it here. I can print it anytime, or I can send it online also to the student. What is this assessment? I have made a pre-planning that this I will be giving after 2 weeks for assessment. So things are being planned chapter-wise, topic-wise, purpose-wise, concept-wise. It is up to me how I manage with it. And suppose it is to be shared with another math teacher, it can be shared. We can work collaboratively on one document. I can work on multiplication, and another teacher can work on measurement. So this is the beauty of class notebook. I hope it is making some sense to all of you. Are you all enjoying this journey of understanding different tools and having an overview of this? Thank you, everybody.
Yes, yes, madam.
Okay, going further. Now, what are the benefits of OneNote ebook? There is no cost. It comes with an ID. There's no coding needed. It is easy to learn. There are various applications in it. Okay. And with OneNote, you can create an ebook, you can share with other people, you can create a portfolio also, you can take assignments, which I've shown you. You can use it across different screens. What I mean by screen, laptop, desktop, smartphone. And you can integrate images and videos also in it. So this is what all is going to be taught to you, a huge tool to cover and understand. What is digital inking, how it can be used for other subjects, what are sections and pages. So everything gets covered into it. Now, this is another fabulous tool. Next fabulous tool is forms. Okay. Now, what can we do in forms is we can take it for two purposes. One is assessment and second can be for gathering information or data. Let's see what all can we do here. We can conduct quizzes, take feedback, create adaptive forms, organize and analyze the information we receive, add videos and images in the quiz, and we can even take the survey with style. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Here, I can even make formative and summative assessment, that is a multiple choice test or a long answer test also. I can add videos and images in the form. One can create section-wise quiz, adaptive quiz, lesson plan can also be put into it. Text and video can also be put into it for the feedback. Responses can also be shared through a huge sheet. Explain how to share with other colleagues and then how to grade it automatically, how to grade it manually, how to do the branching and creating equations will be taught in the Microsoft Forms session. Now, giving you a little glimpse of the same. Here we go. So one is this quiz. Now this quiz is created on history of India and there's instructions are there. And this is what it means, challenging or easy. That is adaptive quiz, which means based on my ability, I have been given a chance that which kind of quiz I want to take. This is the scenario of the present 21st century learning design, that it is as per the ability of the child, not as per the choice of the teacher. Do you find it interesting? If you find it, you may put your comment in the chat box that yes, interesting. Adaptive quiz. This is what we call as adaptive quiz. So this is a complete module to understand and identify. Now see what all is there in the easy. So there are certain questions that are being put. We'll be teaching you how to put the question, what are the different types of questions, what is the framework, how to do the grading, how to assess the learners, how to check the answers and the responses. Yes, it is super interesting tool. Now, what else is there in forms? There is one more thing which I mentioned initially. It can be used for data collection. What I mean by that, look here. If there is a session being conducted, then somebody wants to gather the information. This is how the information can be gathered. Okay, certain questions are being crafted. This is how it will appear to the user. This is how it will appear to the user, and this is how the form is. So this is for data collection. Now, I will be moving further from forms, which I've shown you. Now, these are the three super underrated tools, which are these: Excel, PowerPoint, and Word. Now, highlights of PowerPoint, you'll be learning how to conduct flipped lessons, how to create a recording in the PowerPoint. You'll also learn that how can you make them look better and effective. And with AI in place, you will be learning a lot of AI features as well. How to add dynamic and engaging content into the presentations, and how can you add presenter notes. Quite a lot of things to learn in PowerPoint also, which is again an hour and a half plus session. Now, Word. This I feel is super underrated tool, and I'm sure in your entire career scenario, you must have been using it for the past 10, 12 years. Okay. it has been used by several users across the world. But now with Word Online, a lot of tools are there that are inbuilt into it. What is it? Different sharing options. You can make the index also in it. You can translate. You can use it for dictate. You can find the version history. What is version history? Several times we think, oh, I created that file 2 weeks ago. Now you don't find the content in it. I created, I think, 2 months ago. But in the offline version, we keep searching in folders to folders, files to files. Yes, does that confusion happen ever? It does. In the life of an educator, as an educator, I can understand. It happens. Where is it? I can't find. I lost it. It got deleted. A lot of struggles and challenges. But with Word Online, it is in sync with your ID and it is never lost. And with version history, you can track which version you're looking forward to. You can even give citations and footnote. This is about Word. And now talking about Excel. Earlier, it was used only by math teachers, physics teachers, that's it. But now each one of us can use it effectively, confidently. Why? Because with AI, it is supporting a lot of users with the different formulas. You don't need to memorize it. It lists down everything. And there are so many additional features like sorting, filtering, freezing cells, making charts and reports, saving time, making the data highly effective to present. Then there are certain advanced features also, which are formatting, conditional formatting, data validation, flash fill. So many different additional tools keep coming in Excel Online. All right. Now, what is OneDrive? This is a cloud storage system to organize your work, to save your data. We'll be unfolding a lot of things that how can you save and share your drive and share your resources and keep your content at one place. We'll also be highlighting what is the difference between OneDrive and SharePoint. You'll be learning about that in the Microsoft Certified Educator program. Now, you will also learn what is Microsoft Calendar, how to organize an event, how to manage time, reminder emails, notification for an event, setting up and managing Teams meeting for your classroom. So calendar, certainly you'll be learning in the Teams as well. Now, this is again one of my dearest tool, Sway, which is also called as digital storytelling board. And in this, you can integrate text, images, video, photo, any content that you want. And you can learn how to collaborate and share it with others. I would like to give you a glimpse of the same. I'll show you a Sway here. Now, this is how it is created. When it is created, you'll find it is simple, boxes in which it is coming. But when I play it like a story, you will find it way too exciting. If you find it exciting and engaging, I would want you to put it in the chat box to put your inputs forward. These are the links that are coming. Oh, suddenly there is a form also, which means if they have learned, they can be assessed also. More pictures, real pictures. There's a video which is embedded to know. There is an infographic which is being embedded. There's an audio. Let's hear it out.
Dear students, capture the pictures in your surrounding and put the picture over here where you notice there is smoke emission. It could be from a factory or from a car. Thank you.
Isn't this interesting that it is going on like a story which is woven and which is so smoothly being played? Thank you, Miss Beena, Miss Sujata, Miss Preeti for your humble comments that yes, certainly it is really interesting tool. So this all is going to be uncovered in the Microsoft Certified Educator program, taking you further. Now, there's another engaging tool, which I call it as an expression tool. Expression tool because it is called as Flip, where The children who are reserved and quiet get a chance to speak out at the comfort of their home from their own world. I will be showing you a little glimpse of the same. So this is what a chapter being created, a topic being created under it. The topic is machines around us, and as an educator, I get an opportunity to tell them.
Hello everyone. Today
I get an opportunity to ask to them to
it
know
is
what I
time to learn
expect.
about machines. So, and this is a tab that works with electricity. It needs the battery to charge.
So do you see there is a frame being given? There is a possibility that teacher is able to speak. So this is how I call it as an expression tool where the teacher or the student gets an opportunity to record themselves and express about it. There you will be learning how to create groups, topics, share it with the students. You'll discover the ways to use it with learning communities. You can develop your own student learning communities. You can even give assignments that, okay, you've learned about certain thing, plant life cycle. Now record it with a showcase in your house. That's very comfortable and exciting for the students to do. So that could be a good way. It also improves oral and visual communication of students using Flipgrid. Earlier it was called as Flipgrid. Now it is called as Flip. Okay. So this is what the tools that you will learn and the 21st century learning design that you will learn. So teaching back then used to be like this. You and I were raised with books, workbooks, notebooks, chalk and talk method. However, in the present scenario, this is off and this is on. This is where we are at present. Maximum jobs are available in AI, which was not a very popular topic 7 to 8 years back. Okay. At present, AI is making a lot of difference in every sector and so in the sector of education as well. You will be getting the flavor of AI through these different tools. However, Microsoft Certified Educator program from Microsoft does not require any knowledge of AI, but with Up Educators, we'll be empowering you with different tools and platforms and different ways to embed AI into your teaching learning process. Okay. Now, thus the skill-based training will prepare students for volatile and uncertain world of future. So we are preparing students for the jobs which don't even exist today. This is the present scenario. We are training them on certain tasks which won't even exist in the coming years. So the mastery of content alone will not be suffice for the success. Okay. We need to build the 21st century skills. What are those? Critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, that can help students to navigate the future. They need to know negotiation, conflict resolution, teamwork, resourcefulness, resilience. It doesn't exist in any of the workbooks and notebooks. It comes with live scenarios. Okay. So teachers, we have been upskilling teachers, empowering them through digital techniques and through 21st century skills via MCE program. This is how the teaching scenario is at present. Self-learning, collaboration, digital learning, learning from the peers, learning from the groups. Do you feel so? Is this the need of the hour? You can mention in the chat box that this is the need of the hour. Any comments here? You can pen down, you can type it out. We learned how to pen down, but at present we are typing it out. So you can type it out. Yes, this is the need of the hour. Thank you, Miss Vijayalakshmi, Miss Gauri, Miss Sujata. All right. So you all agree that this is the need of the hour. So 21st century learning design, these are the 6 skills, and these skills enhance the learning experience for the students. They deep dive into each concept based around these skills. Okay. It also provides teachers with clear and practical ways to impart these skills as well. Okay. And the national education policy, as I mentioned, is also talking about the same skills. Now, here, if you see NEP, that also talks about different roles of 21st century skills. Everywhere you will see that the 21st century skills are needed. But now you could be from ICSE curriculum, IB curriculum, IGCSE curriculum, CBSE curriculum. How will this course help you? How will it empower you? So NEP also talks about skill-based learning. Okay, so in CBSE board, these are the skills that are being empowered, and adolescents and children have been encouraged to deal with the real life issues. So how can they deal with it? With the 21st century skills practices in their mind. So this program helps teachers to learn the need of these skills and also be able to apply them in collaboration with the curriculum, in collaboration with their fellow colleagues, not only stand alone. It has to be a teamwork. So how will this course help teachers who want to teach or already in the international curriculum? Certainly. The Cambridge curriculum also talks about skill-based learning, that is 21st century. Now, it also talks about inquiry-based approach. Your IB curriculum talks about, if there are any IB educators here, also talks about learner profiles. So learner profiles are woven around these skills only, all right? Hence, the Microsoft Certified Educator Program provides educators with clear and practical ways to develop these skills using digital technologies with their learners. And it also guides educators on how to improve their lessons. It trains the educators to deliver lessons incorporating the opportunity for students to develop these skills. Okay, we might overshoot the time by next 10 minutes. Please bear with me if I'm sure if it is making bigger sense to all of you. So please stay tuned till 10 past 9, that is 9:10. Okay, now you will also be entitled for subject-wise masterclass, which means advanced digital tools and apps for educators. You will have a deeper understanding related to English languages. There will be certain masterclasses post the MCE program. So which you can learn what are different tools can be used by English educators, what all different platforms like PHET, equation creation, RoboCompass to be used for math. You'll learn about science, about different Arduino purpose projects, about Neopod, about PHET simulations. You'll also learn about 3D models and panoramic views for social sciences. You can get to know about preschool, that what are the different apps and supports available for the junior learners. So there are different master classes that are conducted. There are 12 master classes that are being conducted time to time. Art integration. Art teachers are no more the teachers with colors and crayons. It's way beyond. You need to be digitally advanced to use a lot of resources, content, media to give realistic effects. So here we'll give you the flavor of AI also to enhance your digital media prints. All right. So going further, I would like to give you the highlights of this program, that there are 10 plus tools that you'll manage for your classroom needs. You'll learn, this has been learned by 20 crore educators and students. These tools, they have already been using worldwide. So we are not new. We should be pro with it. These tools are not new. We are new to them rather. It's very easy to learn. There's no cost for educators, students, and even tuition providers, because if everything works with an ID, okay, it empowers the educators with 100 plus features in each tool. There are so many tools that you're learning, so more than 100 plus features you are learning. Okay, so this is what is Microsoft Certified Educator? What is this about? So this is a badge or a certification. This is a badge or a certification given by Microsoft to the educators who are proficient in applying 21st century learning design and digital tools in education. And it is one of the most valued tech certification for teachers. It is lifetime validity certification, and it really makes difference in your understanding and application of your knowledge. This is how the copy of the certificate will look like. signed by the CEO of Microsoft, Mr. Satya Nadella. It is from the Microsoft Edu team, okay? And it really holds immense value if you look forward to any change, job switch, promotion, yes, in appraisal processes. So you can mention that you have gone ahead for this certification. Now, in this one, this Microsoft Certified Educator, it covers 60% of the exam and 40% about the tools. Okay. So you will learn about the tools and the skills. It is a projector-based classroom. It is a chalkboard classroom. If it is a classroom, computer lab classroom, if it is online classroom, if it is hybrid classroom, this Microsoft Certified Educator program is fit for all. Certainly, we will be providing the recording of this session towards the end. Stay tuned. We will be asking for your email ID. We will be sharing a link. You will get the certificate immediately. Okay. If yes, how many years we can access them? Will you provide recorded also? I didn't get your question, Mr. Ravi. Could you please write it again? Frame it again. Years, I want to understand in your message. Okay. Now, you will get a subject to the subject-wise forum. You will get access according to the subject. Okay. This is how the training program is. And it is valid for all types of classes you take. Sometimes you will say, I'm just a tuition teacher. Why should I take it up? It is applicable for all types of classes because you're learning digital tools. So every teacher needs it. Now, how teachers are using branding? I use it for my personal growth. I brand it on my CV. Yes, it is there on the CV. I brand it on my email footer. It is there. It can be branded in the LinkedIn also, that you are this certified educator. That is Microsoft Certified Educator. What are the benefits of this? You learn about 21st century skills. You engage in interactive classroom. You integrate digital tools with different lesson plans. Further, you prepare your students for future work. You prepare for new models of learning and you certainly reduce the digital gap. You follow the path of digital transformation. You increase your tech credibility, nobody else's. Your tech credibility enhances. You get an edge over others. And certainly when you are able to manage resources, you are able to manage your time and workload also. It makes your life easier. If you join in program, will you provide access to recorded classes and their access certainly everything is there. I will guide you towards the end. We are just going towards that direction only, Mr. Ravi. Okay, so how to become expert in using tools. So this is the program which is for Microsoft Certified Educator program with the fee of this one plus this one is the exam fee. You'll be sitting for an exam which will be for 1 hour. You can take it from your home, okay? And the passing score is 70%, okay? Out of the score of 1000, you need to secure 700 marks. So we'll be guiding you what are the ways to take up, what are the topics that are there, which has tools as well as the skills. Okay, the score is 70%. We'll give you intense practice. There is a dedicated LMS that we follow in which every tool and topic is given separately, in which every tool and topic has got assignment for your deeper understanding. And then towards the end of the course, we give you mock test, we give you revision quiz, and we give you bonus questions so that you've practiced enough. Certainly, once one has practiced enough, can sit for the exam when you feel that you are ready for it. And then you can get the results immediately after completing your exam. So this is the exam fee. Okay. Now going further, what are the complete training course details for this program? It is going to be a hands-on training. There will be 7 assignments, 4 assignment quizzes. You'll be having mock exam. You'll have doubt solving session. You'll get mentor support, curated course material, limited batch size for discussion. Class timings, 8:30 to 10, 3 days per week. Duration is 5 weeks. Duration of the program is 5 weeks. Batch date, next batch date is starting from 21st December. Next batch is starting from 21st December. Okay. So this is to give you an overview about this program. Now, further training details, this is the total fee of the program, which is 8900 plus 4400, which is this much with the 18% GST. Okay. However, for exclusively for this certain batch, okay, it is 8900 plus GST if enrolled in 3 days. Otherwise, the fee is this. But if enrolled within 3 days of this webinar, it is 8900, that is 8900 plus GST. So what you'll get training on NCE certification. You will be paying the exam fee worth 4400, and you will get subject-wise masterclass also over certain period of months. That is over 2 months, you will get the master classes, each subject-wise, topic-wise. So first, as I said, LMS is there. So there is a training which is given, which includes the exam fee and then the master classes also. Okay. Sir, you asked me that how can we approach, what is the way? So this is, I'm going to give you the link also right away. What is in the link? What you're getting is, you will be filling up your details in that form, and then you will be getting the certificate also of participation in this webinar. You will be getting the recording of this webinar to have further information. You will be getting information about the course, and filling up this form will take only 1 minute's time. So I'm going to share it in the Zoom chat in a while. Okay. Just to tell you, technology won't replace teachers ever. All the jobs can go left and right, but not teachers. But teachers who use technology will probably replace the teachers who do not use the technology. Take it very seriously. Reason being an ICT teacher, the way technical advancements have been going on day in, day out, the expectations in terms of digital management is changing. So certainly you need to be pro and upskilled. And this is the time and this is the platform. So I'm going to show you one moment. Here, sir asked me, how can you connect? You can take a screenshot also. This is the email address where you can mention malvika@upeducators.com. You can visit this website, which I'll show you. You can call up this number as well. Okay. I'm going to share the link of the form so that you can, one moment. I would also like to quickly take you through our website. If anybody wants to visit, this is our website. This is what we talk about. These are our different courses. These are our different expert voices who have been pro in our education industry. So you can go through the website and know more about. These are the different master classes that are being conducted time to time. And this is how you get to know more about the tools. These are the recordings of certain educators who've been trained by us. And our Google reviews have been at the scale of 4.5, touching close to 4.9 also. So that's how positive impact it is leading towards the educator fraternity. All right. Now, here are a few more details. Anybody wants to visit the website, I'm sharing the link of the website also for your, no, there's no app, but there's this website here. And I'm sharing the link of the form also, which I request you to fill up right away with your correct email ID so that you get an access to the recording and you get the certificate right away. We are that prompt and instant, as we have been talking about, delivering digital support to you. The moment you fill in the details and submit, you will receive the certificate in your email instantly. You can even message received in the chat box. Here comes the link in the chat. Here comes the form link in the chat. It will take only 1 minute's time for you to fill up the form. You can fill it up and please enter the correct email ID. On that, When you access that email ID, you will receive your certificate. Please mention in the chat box, received, received, received. We will get to know, because this is the digital promptness. We expect the learners to be digitally strong. Even we need to be first before expecting others to be. So yes, we are on the path of digital reform. So let's join hands. Let's take up the journey together. You feel that you have been able to get an insight about Microsoft Certified Educator program. You can enroll for it. The details have been shared with you. Website link has been shared with you. We'll be more than happy to train you on Microsoft Certified Educator program. Please mention that you are able to fill it up. And received. So Miss Yashaswini mentions that she has received. Miss Prachi, please put in the correct email ID and check on that email ID only. So I received, Miss Neelu Sharma has received. So certainly, digital promises are made when they are fulfilled. So if this is that instant and prompt, certainly you can get that prompt also in your digital enhancement. Anybody else who's received? 3, Mr. Ravi Teja. Thank you. So quite a lot of you have received it. Please fill in your correct email ID. All right. So with this, we come to this beautiful webinar on Microsoft Certified Educator Program. I thank each one of you to be a part of it at this crucial hour, which is needed for the family, for the self-rejuvenation, and you were attending this. I thank each one of you. If you plan to go ahead, follow the website, follow the details being shared with you, which are right on your screen. And we will be more than happy to train you and deliver digital upgradation power to you. So with this note, I repeat again, technology won't replace teachers, but teachers who use technology will probably replace teachers who do not. I sign off for the day. Wish you all the best in your endeavors and efforts. Have a great time ahead. Oh, certainly I'll share the link once again, Miss Talwar. I've shared it. You will get the recording in the link that you have shared. In the email link that you have shared. Oh, so many of you have received. Thank you, everybody. I have shared the link again. Recording you will get. Thank you, everybody, for your time. I will share once again. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So with this note, I'm signing off, your trainer Mukta Sareen, for today. Have a lovely time ahead. Bye-bye for now. Thank you, Ms. Sujata, for admiring that it was really comprehensive. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Ms. Madhuri. Ms. Kavita, please put in the correct email ID. You will get it. Check your ID, please. Check the spam folder also, just by chance. Now you got it, Ms. Kavita? Check spam. All right, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Please don't forget to visit the website and think over the program. Bye-bye.